Headline news most affecting Abbotsford this week. Mission will get the money for a new high school. Search and rescue honored for their flood work at Barrowtown. The Doobie brothers are coming to Abbotsford. And Valley Soccer in a collaboration with a new grassroots program. We'll have more in sports. Our special guest this week includes Ken Hildebrandt. He is the executive and artistic director for the Gallery 7 Theatre. All right, Abbotsford, let's get started. Mission MLAs Pam Alexis and Bob Deeth say that students in Mission are going to benefit from a new, safer, and larger school as funding has been allocated to replace the old Mission Secondary. This was part of the recent provincial budget. Shelley Carter, who is the school board chair for School District 75, as well as Mission Mayor Paul Horn, thanking the local MLAs as well as the province for realizing the school has to be replaced and brought up to modern standards. Kudos of the highest kind. Central Fraser Valley Search and Rescue honoring the team at the Barrowtown pump station for their critical role that they played back in November of 2021 during the flood. From the city of Abbotsford, they said, quote, the city very proud of the hardworking crew at Barrowtown and appreciative of all the volunteers at Search and Rescue who jumped into action, helped with the evacuations, and transported Barrowtown staff to and from the pump station by boat until all those floodwaters finally receded. Abbotsford Hospice Society's Moments of Hope Gala continues to be one of the premier events of the year. It's repeatedly a sold-out event featuring a 3-course dinner, live entertainment, dancing, and silent, as well as a live auction. It is the 20th annual gala. That's April the 1st at the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center. The society is actually 37 years old, and they run a 10-bed facility that provides end-of-life care to adults as young as 19. The building accommodates grief support groups, volunteer training, education seminars, one-on-one support services, and many other organizations and services. Minister of Transport approving the acquisition of Sunwing Vacations and Sunwing Airlines by WestJet, all subject to strict terms and conditions. Both of the carriers fly out of Abbotsford International. Transport Canada noting that the decision to approve this acquisition was, quote, not taken lightly, especially considering the delays and the bottlenecks experienced by travelers last summer and then again this past Christmas. This weekend, Gallery 7 Theatre presenting the award-winning musical based on the beloved novel of Frances Burnett Hodgins, The Secret Garden. Ken Hildebrandt is the executive and artistic director for Gallery 7 and the production director telling abbyTV, yeah, there were a few delays to put this show on. We are going to have a conversation with him in just a few minutes' time. 4-time Grammy Award winner and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees, the Doobie Brothers, adding a Canadian leg to the 50th anniversary tour, which has Tom Johnson, Mike McDonald, Pat Simmons, and John McVie back on the road together for the first time in over 25 years. The tour is going to wrap up, of all places, Abbotsford, on October the 28th. Tickets are on sale on Friday. A little housekeeping on our part. We grew a little tired of how our Facebook page looked, so the powers that be decided to give the abbyTV Facebook page a new look and a new coat of paint. Check it out. Coming up, we'll have that interview with Gallery 7. As well, we'll take a look at a new grassroots valley-wide soccer program, and that's coming up in sports. News of the Week continues with somebody that we're seeing more and more of on Abbotsford television, on abbyTV, Ken Hildebrandt, who's the artistic director, executive director, and a few other things, jobs that we probably don't know about with Gallery 7. We got another show, and Secret Garden, The Secret Garden.
The Secret Garden, this is the Broadway musical version of the children's book by Frances Hodgins Burnett. It's actually been 3 years in the making. We were 2 weeks away from opening it 3 years ago. And everything shut down.
COVID,
and
yeah.
So all the sets, the costumes, the props, they all went into storage. And now that things have opened up, we're thrilled to actually brush off all the dust, spiffy up everything, and get them ready to go. And we've been in rehearsal since December. And now we're ready to open. We're just in tech rehearsals right now. So looking forward to sharing this very beautiful play about renewal and forgiveness and And spring. The arrival of spring. Yeah.
With that delay, were you able to keep the entire cast and crew together?
Well, unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
A lot of things happened in those 3 years. And either people moved away or they moved on to other things. Other projects came up, and we had to keep postponing because we were kind of just playing around with, how things were going with the pandemic. And so in the end, about 3 of the original cast members were able to continue with the show. And then we recast the rest of it.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that the original cast members to come out and see the show. But I'm really delighted to be able to work with the current group that we have as well.
Now, live music, a band, this is a big production here.
Well, I think this production has some of the most beautiful show music that I've ever heard. It's right up there with some of my other favorite musicals that I won't cause controversy right now what those are. Yeah. There's beautiful music. We have an amazing array of cast members who are just outstanding singers. And we're also doing it with a live orchestra made up of musical artists from around the Fraser Valley and the Lower Mainland. So it's a full-blown musical production. No performance tracks or anything like this.
No click track.
No click tracks.
No click track.
It's all going to be live.
Is this the last one of the season, or one more coming?
We have one more, actually. This is our big spring musical. And then in May, we're going to be running a show called Jeeves Intervenes, which is a slapstick farcical comedy that I think will be a great way to end the season, and a celebration of our 30th birthday party for the theater.
And bringing that in mind, a lot of people may not know how long that Gallery 7 has been around. Might as well do a talent call. I'm assuming you're going to be getting ready for the fall season. You're looking for actors, you're looking for stagecraft. What do you need? Yeah,
we've already cast Jeeves Intervenes, but we're always on the lookout for people who want to get involved, either on stage or backstage. We'll have audition announcements sometime in the middle of May or early June when we announce our new season. And then, the sky's the limit as far as involvement is concerned. So if people have even just a mild interest in theater and knowing what it's like, I encourage them to come out.
Getting back to Secret Garden, when are the show dates?
Yeah, it opens this Friday, March the 17th, and it runs through the 25th at the Abbotsford Arts Center. And tickets can be got... Is that can you
Begotten?
You can order tickets and get more information at gallery7theater.com.
Ken Hildebrandt, and of course you're all over social media if you need information.
That's right. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram as well, so follow us there as well.
Ken Hildebrandt, the Executive Director, Artistic Director. Do you do craft services as well? Or?
No, but I am directing the Secret Garden. So,
okay.
So there's that.
There's that. And again, information on the social media of Gallery 7. Big thanks again for stopping by.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You're watching News of the Week. abbyTV Sports Valley Soccer Program's rather pumped about a new announcement. It's a collaboration between 4 grassroots soccer clubs in the Fraser Valley. And starting with the spring season, the Abbotsford Soccer Association, Chilliwack FC, Chiacton FC, and Abbotsford United joining forces to, as they're calling it, provide more opportunities for local players to compete and improve their skills through the establishment of what's called ACE, the Alliance Center for Excellence. It will begin with a specific focus on players, boys and girls, born in 2011, and the forerunner for what will be, and the Alliance hopes, bigger opportunities for players and families in the Fraser Valley. The number 1 Trinity Western Spartans, very impressive in claiming their 4th straight Canada West Championship over the number 2 Mount Royal Cougars. That was last Saturday night at the Langley Events Center. The Spartans and the Cougars are heading to UBC in Vancouver for the U Sports Championships. The 8-team tournament starts on Friday. We mentioned Abbotsford Hospice earlier in the cast. They are hosting the 2023 Holmberg Memorial Golf Classic at Ledgeview. The tee-off is July the 28th. Registration is now open, and sponsorship opportunities are available. You recall Ledgeview was repaired after the work was done for the Trans Mountain Pipeline. Emery Bardock and Jacob Armstrong each picking up top 10 finishes as the UFE Cascades women's and men's golf teams closed out solid performances at the RMC Intercollegiate, and that was at a golf club in Henderson, Nevada. The golfers are back in action this week when they take part in the Warrior Invitational, and again down in Henderson, Nevada. BC Community Football Association Showcase event returns to Chilliwack next month. It's called The Game. It's set for April 29th at Exhibition Stadium in Chilliwack, but will feature players from across the province with an Abbotsford connection, Bo and Nelson Locombo. The boys are both grads from WJ Mowat. Both are playing in the CFL. Bo is with the Lions. Nelson is with the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Coming up in just a moment, Cari and the weather.
Hello, weather this week is from me, Cari, and look at that, we get some sunshine over the weekend. It's fabulous, double digits, woohoo! And then, sadly, when we go back to work, some clouds, but then Wednesday, sunny again, maybe. I said that last week too, but I'm never quite right, so that's it for the weather. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Cari. If you'd like to participate in reporting news in Abbotsford and you have a story you think we should know about, send us a note and your pictures and your video to news@chilltv.ca. We'd love to hear from you. That's the news this week. St. Paddy's Day is on Friday, so that means this guy who's Franco-German Russian now becomes Irish. Have a great day. I'm Don Lehn.